We in the building. Share the show, share. We here, y'all. Yeah, we here. We in the building. Heads up, heads up. Yeah. We about to make it happen, Captain. We in the house. Gary Fax is in the house. Everybody's here rocking and rolling. Word up. Yeah. Word up. Big shout out to Al Money. He says peace to the BGM. For sure. And once again, if you're in the chat room, just say hello. Just let them know that you're there. Got a lot going on, baby. About time to hit that button. About time to hit that button. Oh, boy. Okay. Yes, indeed. You can donate to the stream. You know what I mean? Word. Yo, what up, Gilly? A little bit more. My man Gilly from Florida's in the house. Yep, and bring it up. Yeah, there you go. Bang. All right, we're looking good. The real discussion's in the house. Word up. You are here. Okay. And we're in the building. We don't got Keep It Sexy either. Keep It Sexy is the actual sample.
Wow.
So what's going on? What's going on? It's the real discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Robin, Chinks, DOA, Jeff, Rocky D, everybody in the house, and we're here tonight for sure. Got a lot to talk about. Once again, if you're on right now, just send a quick shout out. Say hello in the chat room so that we know that you're there. You know what I'm saying? Also like the page and subscribe to the page because we broadcast on YouTube and we also do Facebook. So you can do that. On Facebook, you can send stars if you want to send stars and all that stuff. So we're here tonight in the house, and our claps will be manual tonight. Something happened where the Rodecaster Pro did something weird, so we're not sure what happened. We don't know what happened. That's why I didn't have my Keep It Sexy. So today, I got to tell you, before we get into the title, because there's a lot going on, right? With the what's her name? Brittney Griner. What's her name?
Griner.
Brittney Griner.
Yeah, and who's the dude they traded her for?
Viktor Bout.
Yeah, okay. We got to talk about that because that absolutely sounds crazy. But we're going to talk about that tonight. We have relationship advice tonight, so we're going to talk it up. We're going to chop it up with that. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of stuff that we're doing. A lot of things to talk about today. I should probably put the camera on Chinks really because Right now, what happened is we picked up a camera.
Oh, damn.
Right today. So I was out shopping looking for a cable, and I walked into this little place called Neptune's Photoshop out in Long Island, out in Hempstead, and this guy had like all these film cameras. You know what I'm saying? All these film joints, right? So I was like, damn, man, like how much are they? And he's like, it's no, don't do that.
Yo, how do I use this thing? Do I wind it?
No. It's ready to take a shot.
Oh, so I can just, all right, bet.
Yeah, it's ready to take a shot. What'd you take it? Let me see. Go ahead.
You gotta focus like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait. What button are you pressing? What button are you pressing?
I don't know. Which
Oh
one
my
should I
God.
press?
No, it's the one on top. All right, you see that tab on the back?
Yeah.
Do that. Pull that. There you go. Because I took a picture. Now it's ready to take a shot.
All right.
You just advanced the film. Yeah. That's what happens when you shoot with film, y'all.
Ready?
There you go. All right. There you go. See? Hey, now you took your picture.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? So we got the Minolta.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a Minolta, and it's got a mag lens on it and all this stuff. So that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I mean, today was a good day. Thank God it's Friday. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays and however you feel about that. We're in the Christmas season. So quick update. So what we're doing is in Washington houses on December 18th, we'll be giving away toys, right? So we did hey, what's up, Ellie? So we did the what do you call it? Yeah. So now we're gonna give away toys in the Washington houses, and Claudia CC Perez elected me to be Black Santa.
Santa baby.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be Black Santa this year. So I'm gonna put on the Santa suit and I'm gonna give away toys in Washington houses. Then on the 31st, we're doing the same thing without the Santa suit with Maria Davis over on Pleasant Avenue at the Comedy Club over there.
Okay.
And I believe we're going to do something in Mad Wednesdays too. So we're doing Boardwalk Global Media Does Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give away toys during the Christmas season. Maria hooked up with Toys for Tots. So we're going to have a really huge turnout with that. And that's what's happening. Yo, what's up, Tosh? Yeah, okay, so we are live on YouTube. Tosh is in the house. So I'll be Black Santa this year. I don't even think I need the beard because I got one, but
Oh my God.
We'll see how
you need a
it goes.
white beard.
Oh, right. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Black Santa's supposed to have a black beard.
No, Santa is supposed to be have a white beard. Black Santas can have a white beard.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know. There's a guy on Facebook called Doc Whitebeard, and he's black.
There you go.
So and Olsen too. Olsen actually, when his beard is gray.
There you go.
He's got a white beard. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. You don't have a gray beard.
No, I do not, and I'm avoiding it at all costs. So what's going on, Robbie? What's happening?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling. Working hard, hardly working. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
I'm just in and out.
Yeah, I know.
I just I was on vacation.
Okay.
Last week.
Oh, right.
And I'm still on vacation mentally, so it's kind of like getting back into work has been a struggle, but I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, other than that, everything is good.
Chingzilla, what's happening with you? How's everything going in the schools?
Everything's great, man. Just working on these rooms, painting, patching up these walls. I'm about to put some dope things. We just, they got a drop ceiling in there. We got to make that black.
Nice.
Real dope. Right. The walls is nice and bright.
So that's a dance studio you guys are doing in Bronx Prep, right?
Yeah, that's dope. They got a hardwood floor, the mirrors all around.
Oh, it's
sexy.
It's sexy. We like that.
We'll get his pole up in there, and then you just complete the package.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey. I don't know, but
in the schools,
in gym class,
Right?
put it in gym class. Put it in gym class.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can do pole work in gym.
It is a workout. It is a workout.
It is a workout. Gary Z, what's happening with you?
It's been a good week, man. Everything's cool. I'm just keeping busy working. And as you know, last night we had the control room.
I'm sorry.
Control was dope.
I remember that night. It was last night.
It was the seventh.
Yeah, it was dope.
The 7th episode.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Congratulations to my man
Congrats,
DOA.
wait.
Yeah.
Right? Congratulations to DOA.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, man. So, me and Robbie was talking today, and there were some things that I didn't know about this Brittney, what's the last name? Griner. And what's his name? Walter Koff? What's his name?
Victor Bout.
Victor Bout. Some things I didn't know. What I did know about that situation, which was crazy, is I knew that the other guy that they didn't let go, what's the other guy? He was a spy and a Marine. Paul Wellner or something like that. Right? I knew that they didn't let him go, and they were a little bit, his family was a little bit upset about that hadn't happened. But then I was talking to Robbie, and she's like, no, that ain't even the deal, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, that's not even the deal. And I was like, well, what the fuck is the deal?
His name is Paul Whelan.
Paul Whelan, that's his
Marine,
name. Yeah, so that's crazy. I think Prince Abu's coming down. Hold on for a second. Let me see.
Come on now.
You just sent me a text. Yo, Chink said to me he's trying to get downstairs.
Bet.
Yeah. Go pick him up on the elevator. Yeah, man, so talk to me, man. I mean, what's up with that, Robbie?
Okay, so as we been aware, unless you live in a closet, as of December 8th, Brittney Griner was released from the Russian prison as a swap.
Absolutely.
With this gentleman, I forgot his name again.
Victor Bout.
Victor Bout.
The Merchant of Death.
Yes, well, we'll get into that in a minute.
Okay.
And there was a lot of chatter, online, and a lot of grumbling, going on. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's because she's a woman and she's black and she's gay. And then I started getting into the story about this guy. And I realized that America got the shaft. I mean, for real, in the trade. Because, listen, it's no secret. I don't know, maybe it is. But Brittney Griner always went to Russia to play ball. This is not a secret. She was playing ball in Russia for quite some years. I guess off season, she would go and play for the team out there, international team. And at this particular moment, when she got picked up with a vape pen. And the vape pen, it has marijuana in it. However, the amounts are very small. But at the same time, strategically, that's when the Ukraine and Russia was, getting into their skirmish.
So I just want to back it up a bit. Had she been going into Russia with a vape pen before that?
Well, allegedly she had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was using it for medicinal purposes.
Got you.
Also, too, she's not the only WNBA player that plays outside the country.
Prince Boo's in the house.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, there you go.
What's up?
So good. Yeah, we got to show
ahead,
some
Gary.
stuff too.
So, just to also clarify, Brittney's not the only WNBA player to play outside the country. A lot of other players do,
right?
Because they don't get the big salaries,
right,
in comparison to the male NBA players.
Of course.
So a lot of them go to these other countries
to go get some bread.
To play for the other leagues, right, because they're paying them,
When she went the last time, she got picked up for marijuana possession, and she was. I think she pled guilty too.
Yeah.
She pled guilty, and they gave her how many years? They gave her.
Was it like 9?
I think it was 9 years.
I think it was 9. Yeah.
Oh, on the weed charge.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Didn't
they put her in a concentration camp?
Dude, they put her in some crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was more like a prison camp. I wouldn't say concentration camp. That's a different thing.
Oh, okay. Was it shit concentrated?
No, well,
was it a camp?
Well,
then she was in a concentration camp.
It was a labor camp.
Oh, okay, labor camp. All right.
More like slave labor.
Concentrated labor. Right. She
more
discovered
like slave
slavery.
labor.
Okay.
So, there's been a lot of petitions for her release. Since she's been incarcerated. There was a lot of speculation as to where she was, because after a while, people lost contact with her,
right, and
couldn't locate her, so they didn't know where she was. However, when I got the news that she was being released, I didn't know that it was a swap.
It was good.
Well, which is normally the case, right?
Well, yeah. Well, look, I think if I could just interject quick here.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
She was, when this whole thing started, and you kind of mentioned briefly, timing just happened when the Ukraine-Russian war happened.
That's right.
That was just timing.
Okay.
So Putin, obviously, and his people was like, okay, I'm going to get you. So she was just like...
He said, I'm going to get you.
There was, First of all, I'm surprised they took a black person.
Right.
I'm like, that was, we usually ain't good bargaining chips.
Eventually...
They don't give a fuck about us.
Well, it's just the timing.
Right. And she was a ball player.
And they wind up snatching her because she was basically a political bargaining chip.
Right, yeah.
That's all she was.
Right.
Now, a lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's true.
The case, yeah.
Right?
Hard facts.
Eventually, she was going to get released, right? Mm. So Putin went back to one of his old Cold War tactics, snatched her up, and eventually knew that Biden was going to give, was going to do something.
Would do something,
right?
Yeah.
Because they're not giving up the Marine guy. They was never going to do that.
Right.
They was never going to do that.
Right. So let's talk about the guy that they swapped her for, okay?
Yeah, the original.
So
yeah,
I got the Wikipedia.
That was such a whack trade.
Of course it was.
No, wait, we'll find out why.
Yeah, please.
Now, we've already done the background for Brittney Griner.
Right.
And by the way, I'm a fan of this guy, by the way.
Who? Oh.
I'm Victor.
So Victor, that is spelled with a Viktor.
The Russian way.
Bout. Yes. Yeah. Bout. So this is according to Wikipedia, okay?
Okay.
So he was born January 13th.
My man, Capricorn,
He's a
all day.
Capricorn.
The day right after me.
Yeah,
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
We are ambitious people.
Hard workers.
right.
Hard workers, let me tell you. Okay, so he was known to be a Russian arms dealer.
Right.
An entrepreneur, of course, Capricorn, and former Soviet military translator. He uses multiple companies to smuggle weapons starting during the collapse of the Soviet Union from Eastern Europe to Africa and the Middle East during the 1990s and early 2000s. He gained the nicknames of Merchant of Death and Sanctions Buster after British government minister Peter Hain read a report to the United Nations in 2003 on Bout's wide-reaching operations, extensive clientele, and willingness to bypass embargoes. So this guy is known as the Merchant of Death.
Right.
Okay.
They made a movie about him.
What movie was that?
It was Lord of War.
Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that
Right?
movie's about that dude.
Right.
That's why I said I'm a fan. Like, my man was rocking
Oh, I
son.
gotta check that out.
So-
Oh, yeah, Ethan
Okay.
Hawke is in it and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's a big movie.
All right, I gotta check it
So
out.
in 2011, November 2nd, he was convicted by a jury in a Manhattan federal court of conspiracy to kill U.S. citizens and officials, delivery of anti-aircraft missiles, and providing aid to terrorist organizations, and was sentenced to a minimum of 25 years imprisonment because the crime was due to a sting operation. So he tried to sell guns to a DEA agent. So, it was part of a sting. This dude, in popular culture, the third chapter, Merchant of Death, of the 2005 book, The Washing Machine by Nick Kochon, is written about him. The 2005 film, Lord of War, is purportedly based on allegations about Bout's personal history and black market activities. So, let's see. So interesting. I'm wondering, is it a fair trade?
Hell no, that's just bullshit.
Of course not.
Hold on. They traded. What position she plays in basketball?
I don't know.
Was she a small forward or some shit?
I would say more power forward if you ask me.
Right. For an arms dealer. Like, really? Like, that was a fucking trade?
Well, I mean, hey.
That wasn't a fair trade at all. I mean, I could see if it was the other guy, right?
Yes.
Like spy versus spy kind of vibe. And they did that, but they traded a basketball player for a dude that openly was anti-US.
Well, I gotta say,
and wanted to kill US people.
I gotta say, it's kind of ironic, right? It says his origins are unclear. United Nations documents and Bout himself both state his birthplace as Dushanbe, Tajik SSR, which is the Soviet Union, right? But he's an ethnic Ukrainian, according to South African intelligence.
Okay.
And the British Foreign Affairs Select Committee. So he became a Russian citizen following the 1991 dissolution of the Soviet Union. So here's where the conspiracy theory goes for me. I think that because Russia is now involved with Ukraine,
Right.
getting this guy is a big get because, Russia's kind of struggling right now. And according to quote Dave Chappelle, Russia's doing so bad that the citizens of Ukraine are using Home Alone tactics.
right.
Like
Stepping on nails and shit.
they're burning the door handles, like,
Right.
So I think once they let him out, because that's Putin's boy, he can only help the efforts,
Absolutely.
get him in his old contacts, you know what I'm saying, and just rock and roller and do his thing. So what do you guys think?
Well, number one, she's a center.
Okay.
I just got that from Casey. She's a center.
Okay.
And he said, but it's all rhetoric that she's called in political rhetoric, politics, because she's gay. She's gay and black. So Biden administration, they declared it a win. Okay. Because by it against Trump something. He bugged out there. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, here's the deal. If it was Donald Trump, there'd have been no trade at all.
Well,
she'd still be in jail right now.
Well, I don't know. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Prince Abu.
Let me just be completely honest here.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of this.
Okay.
Like, I don't believe that this was actually a trade. I don't believe that this guy. How do we even know that this is the guy that they're describing? He's just a white guy. like, how do we know this is actually the guy with all of these accolades? That
Okay.
they just, right. Like, how do we know? How do we actually know that this
We
guy...
don't.
Exactly.
We know what they tell us.
Right, exactly. So I never really believe anything.
Okay.
And I don't... I'm not like a conspiracy theorist, but I just don't believe anything. Like, you can't just...
So you think they let her go and the trade is sort of a mock thing that they're saying?
I think anytime anything like this happens, it's more of like a distraction from something else.
I see.
I think it's more of like...
We going to war.
I think it's more of like, all right,
We
look,
going to
we're-
war, bro.
We're making a trade here for this person.
Right.
She's coming home, but we're really doing this
over here.
right now. Like,
Yeah.
We don't want you to
Don't
see that.
look at
I
this
don't believe-
hand.
Yeah, we're all pawns.
Yeah.
I agree with that
Even
though.
the girl, she's just a pawn, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, we
Right.
are.
And so is the guy that they're showing us. We don't know that that's
So let's talk about that, right? So let's just say the U.S. said, okay, we're going to either get both people, both citizens for this one guy, this merchant of death. And Russia was like, nah, bro, you can't have this guy. This guy is Paul Nicholas Whelan. He was born March 5th, 1970. He's a Canadian-born former United States Marine with U.S., British, Irish, and Canadian citizenship, right?
Damn.
He was arrested in Russia on December 28, 2018, and accused of spying. On June 15, 2020, he received a 16-year prison sentence.
Phew.
Okay, so let's talk about him. He was arrested in Moscow by Russian Federal Security Service, SFB, which later confirmed his arrest. He has a twin brother, David, and he said when Whelan arrived in Moscow on December 22nd to attend the wedding of former fellow Marine, to assist the groom's family member on their first visit to Russia, a country he had visited many times. Okay, so let's see. His brother entered Russia using his U.S. passport. Okay, he has not been involved with his family. What I was trying to get to is his military career. Apparently, he was discharged for, apparently he had been discharged from the military for some crimes that he had committed. Oh, yes, here we go. He was discharged from the Marines for bad conduct in 2008 after being convicted of charges related to larceny, according to military and court records. Whelan has spent over a decade working as a corporate security expert. So, yeah. So he was stealing, bro. He was stealing. He was thefting.
That's crazy.
He was
Yeah,
thefting.
he was
He was
thefting.
thefting.
So what else we got going on in the news?
What else do we got going on, Gary?
Earlier in the week, we all know that Reverend Warnock, he won Georgia.
Yes, he
Yeah, right.
did.
Congratulations to
Oh,
that.
Right.
There you go. Yeah, he did that. Yay.
Yay.
Well,
Yay.
it was like by 95,000 votes.
He did that. Yeah,
It's great.
yeah.
He did that.
Yeah, it happened. First of all, I'm surprised that the political shit in this country is absolutely ridiculous. They wanted to elect this retarded dude that's the Republicans.
What's his name? Say his name.
Herschel Walker, right? They wanted to elect this guy into the Senate, and he almost won, which is really crazy.
Yeah, this is.
Republicans stick together. I got to tell you that.
But here's right.
They stay on code.
But
Yeah.
like, and here's the irony: white Christian, evangelical men all
Right.
voted. They primarily voted for Walker.
Right.
Whereas here it is, Reverend Warnock, who's actually
A reverend,
a reverend, honorable man.
right?
Like, they don't want to. Oh, they don't want to touch him.
I
They don't-
love tribalism.
It's just. I mean,
Hey, Robbie, can you do a Hip Hop Boulevard? A hip hop one-stop shop hip hop commercial for me? real
Oh,
quick?
yes.
oh,
All right, hold on. Let me
Oh,
push
you got-
that over.
oh, okay,
You ready?
okay.
All right, Robbie, you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. And action.
Hey, you know what? When you tune into the show, you'll notice the sign on the screen is called One Stop Shop Hip Hop. One Stop Shop Hip Hop has all your needs for hip hop news, entertainment, and everything in between. Go to onestopshophiphop.com. Casey, big shout out to Casey.
Yay.
Yes, we doing a blurb just for you because you are the sponsor of this show. You've been the sponsor many times, and we support you because you support Boardwalk Global Media. So everyone, go to One Stop Shop Hip Hop for all your hip hop needs.
To the beat, y'all.
Peace.
Also, Casey,
Go ahead.
he
Casey, you got to give me a blurb. You got to give me something to read.
Yeah, we have to create this shit on the fly. Go ahead.
he got us in some magazines. So the Boardwalk Global Media logo is in in some magazines. So
Which ones?
I forgot the name.
Oh, Casey, you got to give it up.
But
He sent the magazine to the house.
Oh, okay. He sent it to you already.
Yeah,
okay,
when I saw
How many
the
magazines we talking about? Just one?
No, he sent me a few. He sent me, I don't know, Casey, how many magazines did you send to the house?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we got like a quarter page.
Nice.
Yeah, in the magazine, so that's kind of
wait,
dope.
let me give you some credit.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, we did that.
Keeping it sexy.
So that's what's going on, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so-
What's the name died, which was really crazy. I was a fan.
Who,
What's his
Adam
name?
West?
No, Adam West died in 2017. I was very hurt about Batman. No, the skinny fat girl. She became fat.
Kirstie Alley.
Yes, Kirstie Alley. Yeah, she
Kirstie
checked
Alley,
out.
yeah.
71 fucking years old. I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah, she was a Scientologist.
Oh, okay.
And
like
she
Dougie
was
Fresh.
She was a diehard Trump supporter.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She did all the cute QA9 shit. She was in heavy, bro.
diehard.
Oh yeah, that's what killed her.
She was in heavy, bro.
Well, Scientologists don't believe in cancer, apparently.
Oh really?
Nah, that's what I read. I'm not sure. That's what I
Cancer
heard.
believes
They
in
don't
you.
believe- Yeah.
Cancer believes in you.
Isn't Tom Cruise still in that?
Yeah, he's still
he's,
down.
come on, he's the grand
He's hard.
Poobah.
Exactly, something like that. Yeah.
He's a grand dragon.
Yeah. Oh, good dragon.
Grand Dragon.
Yes.
He's the grand dragon of the fucking
he's the grand-
Scientologist.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's big into that shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not fucking with that. Yeah, big shout out to Kirstie Alley. Somebody
That's
else
it.
died too. I can't remember who it was. He was a musician. Somebody checked out.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
somebody else checked out this week.
okay, and I gotta tell you, right now, it's really exciting out here. I mean, considering all the political news,
Yeah,
a lot of things happening in the world, a lot of things happening in New York. Did you hear about the Mayor Adams? I guess he's trying to mandate that anybody who is mentally ill, deemed mentally ill and is homeless, can be detained against their will in New York.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's new.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So talk to me.
You know what? I don't. Coming from an EMS background, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of mentally ill people that are on the streets,
But they're violent. On top of all that.
and do mentally ill shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I kind of understand that. I think there needs a precedence though, because it's easy for you to commit somebody. You know what I'm saying? I right now I could be like, yo, Gary's unfit, and like they'll come. Or I'll say Gary said that he was suicidal or something, and he'll end up on a 24-hour, 72-hour watch.
Yes.
So that's kind of a slippery slope there with that. So I'm a little concerned about it, but I do understand where he's coming from. And big shout out to the fact he's doing that whole hip hop thing. By the way.
That's true. He's
Right,
a
50
big
years of
advocate.
hip-hop.
Big advocate for the hip hop 50th anniversary.
Was it hip hop? Yeah, he's going hard with that.
2023, hard body.
Yeah, we're inadvertently involved in that because Maria Davis is involved in that with Mayor Adams. So
Now
we'll
I'm just
be coming
thinking,
up on
like, how do you determine who's mentally ill? Right? What are the factors that go into it?
right, because it needs to be a guideline. I mean,
Right.
I guess like the guy that like ran and threw the shit in the lady's face. That's mentally ill.
Man,
That's mentally ill.
Whoa.
I think, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But even
you got to be mentally ill to even do that.
Oh
you know?
man.
also too, a couple days ago, the guy who was pulling out a bat and hitting people in the head with it.
Yeah, that's
Like-
mentally ill.
Like, dude,
Yeah, that's mentally ill. That's absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah, they call it involuntarily, holding someone. I can see. Okay, I can see if they involuntarily held you for 24 hours or 72 hours, right, and said, okay, do you belong here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or do you need medication, and then monitor the situation to see what kind of meds this person needs,
Right.
and then releases them. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you can't just. If I just decide to do something,
just bug out.
yeah, and the cops come in and they just put me on a 5150 for like 3 months, and
Right. Like
You know what I mean?
jaywalking naked.
like, what if I took some mushrooms and I kind of like bugged out for a day or
Yeah.
two?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I could be like incapacitated because I'm high,
Right.
But then a cop will be like, maybe she needs to go to
mentally
the
ill.
hospital.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That could happen.
And then I'll miss work for the next 3 months.
Yeah, and be out of work after that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I wanted to address something. Oh, okay. Sorry. Function normally.
What?
Oh, wait. Can't normally function day to day. Okay. That's what Ellie's saying in the chat room.
Oh,
She
you
says,
mean like performing activities of daily
regular
living?
things. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're homeless. I wanted to address something because a few months ago, right, Prince Abu came on the show, and we were discussing organic things versus non-organic things and stuff
Okay.
like that. And he made a comment, right? He made a comment. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't believe him. I was like, whatever, right?
You gonna rewind the tape?
Yeah. Nah, I'm a one up. He made a comment about eggs, and I thought it was very interesting. He was like, he was like, eggs are not supposed to be the same shape and the same size and even the same color, right?
I remember you saying
and I was like, wow, like that's kind of crazy. So we brought some eggs. Right, we brought some eggs.
Show the people?
Yeah, because I brought some more eggs. Right, so we brought some eggs from them, and they were all different. They were different colors. They were different sizes. And I got to tell you, Abu, those were some of the best tasting eggs I ever had.
Swear.
At that time. It was great. It was
Oh my God!
Yeah, we got to give it up. It was bananas. Like you immediately.
You make me want to go raise a chicken.
Right? Yeah, you know, what I'm saying? Like get a farm. Like, what was up with that? Tell me about these eggs.
Well, it's not. I can't take the credit for it. I just sell them.
Right.
I gotta give it to Triple J Farm.
Do they have a website?
They do. Black owned farm.
Oh, word.
Let me put that in the chat.
Generationally
Brothers.
Yeah, my boy Jared started working with him in 2020.
Okay.
And they got a farm in Windsor, New York.
Wow.
Nice.
They bring eggs to me every Friday. They deserve the credit. I'm just the middleman.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Jared is like Alejandro Sosa.
Okay.
And I'm Tony.
Right.
So,
Big shout out to Sosa. Big Jared, right? Jared's his name.
Jared, yeah.
That is.
yeah.
I mean, it was. You could. I got to tell you, right? And you could taste the difference.
Yeah, it's
Like you
it's
could actually taste the
clean.
difference. Yeah, it was very clean,
Fresh.
and it was. Yeah, I mean, you immediately knew that this was not no normal egg at all. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask a question.
Yeah.
I heard this, and I don't know.
Hey, Chinks, give me the eggs. Yeah.
So are eggs actually sperm of the chicken?
Chicken sperm.
I don't know. I don't know what an egg actually is.
I'm coming at you left with
I've
it.
heard of people call them chicken abortions.
Right. Yeah. They do that.
I don't
Wow.
know. I don't know what an egg actually is. Again, I'm just the middleman here.
Right.
They drop off the
Okay.
eggs to me. I sell them. I don't know. Look at
So
the
this is
package.
right.
Somebody should type in triple J
Right.
Farms.
J Farm.
No, you got it. No,
Yeah, I got it right there. You see it?
We
no,
got-
I see the bottom of it.
No. Look at me. Don't look at yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. I'll do a close up.
yeah. Do your do a
close-up.
shot.
There you
Do
go,
your
right.
shot.
There you go, right. There you go. Triple J Farms right there.
There you go.
Crazy.
TripleJFarms.com.
I don't know if it says that.
I don't know exactly what the website
Yeah.
is,
Just the-
but
It's crazy. So hold on, I want to show you something.
Okay,
Show
show
you
the
guys these
people.
eggs, right? Like they're really. I'm trying to do this without dropping any eggs.
I don't know if you.
But
I don't think you should.
I just give it a little chill.
Those are valuable eggs.
Yeah, there you go.
That's $7.
Yeah, and they come in different colors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Different shapes. You know, I mean, like you have the white egg here, and the brown egg,
Okay, that's white egg. All right, be careful.
and there's a brown egg there,
There's a browner egg.
right? Yeah, and then there's a darker brown egg over here,
There's a darker brown egg, and then there's another darker brown egg right there.
right? You
Right
know, and
here.
it just kind of
No.
no. I just want to give it a real contrast.
sometimes they be green eggs in there. you know.
Green
And
eggs.
ham,
Hey.
right there. Like I mean, it's just
Wow,
it's
huh?
imperfect. It's imperfect, but they're perfect. Like these are
Because they
fantastic.
taste so good.
Yeah, no doubt.
They taste so
Once again,
good.
So if you have time, make sure you stop by Triple J Farms, upstate in Windsor, New York. They have excellent eggs, and these eggs are natural, 100%.
Well, actually, you can't even stop there and get the
Oh, you
farm.
can't?
Yeah, actually,
you got to
can't
come to
go?
Prince Abu's.
yeah, I'm actually the only place you
He's
can
the
get the
connect.
eggs now.
That's it.
He's the
Plug.
So check this out.
Literally the only place you can get the eggs now.
Come
Really?
down
Yeah.
to Prince Abu,
He's the
right
plug.
here on Steinway Street. What's the address?
3288 Steinway Street.
3288 Steinway Street. And if you want to try some really, really dope eggs, you want to go to Prince Abu's right next door to us, and you can get these eggs and and some wonderful breakfast stuff.
So wait a
He made
minute.
a
Speaking of
sausage,
breakfast,
too.
wait, I was about to ask you about that. You got the sausages, bro?
Oh, pass the sausages. Yeah. Oh, pass the sausages over real quick. And then we'll do our relationship thing.
More Abu sausages, Mom.
All right,
Please.
since we, because I brought y'all something. Too.
Oh, damn.
Everybody got to try it, though.
All right,
Okay.
now?
Everybody.
Right now?
I mean, if you want to, I mean,
We down with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what I did is I brought, it's what, 4 people? Yeah, y'all can all try it.
Yeah.
What is it?
So I got,
Put the camera on him, man.
wait. I got the breakfast sausage. I got the breakfast
that's
sausage
the
right
patty.
there. Yeah, he's got the patty.
Oh,
Can you explain why this is so special real quick? These sausages,
that's the breakfast blend.
Okay.
Beef sausage.
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to say what's in it, but it's the perfect
Oh, it's delicious.
breakfast blend. Pairs perfectly with eggs.
Yeah,
fried
of course.
cheese in the morning.
Triple J Farm eggs,
Yeah,
grits.
you know.
You know what I mean?
Do that.
I just remember that it tasted like a whole breakfast.
It's like you put some
When I ate
home
it,
fries with that. Boy, oh
It was
boy.
like a whole breakfast. Let me put the camera on Prince Abu because he's got treats. He got
Yeah.
treats.
Everybody got to taste this. All right, so what I brought for y'all today is a product that is not even out yet. I haven't even started selling it yet.
Are we
which I-
getting the test
Exclusive.
Nah. So we've been working on this for weeks.
Okay.
Weeks, honestly. And we finally perfected it. And so it's our official lamb bacon.
Lamb bacon. All right, let's go to work.
Our lamb bacon. It's ready. It's cured and it's smoked. This has become my most sought after product, and it's not even out yet.
Oh my God, this is
Only a few
amazing.
people have had it, and of course, I had to bring it so y'all could try it out.
Yeah.
You know we will right now.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
The crazy part is it's smoked, so you can eat it cold, like a prosciutto almost,
That's the plan.
and or you could cook it. So
Let's break this out. Let's
here,
do that.
here.
Yeah,
Alright.
there it is. Oh, look at the cameras up. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like there's something special.
y'all could
going on.
just break them and have.
Wait, don't
First,
put your grubby fingers
Come on, hook
on
it
it.
up.
you gotta smell it for like we really. Let me know what you think.
Okay.
Smell like Gary.
Okay.
Yes.
We gotta
Okay.
get. Hold on, we gotta.
What happened?
But there's
Chinks.
more?
Chinks gotta get some too.
Okay. Gotta
Yeah.
get some of this too. Okay.
Yeah, so just break it and
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we're reviewing food today, by the way, and then we're gonna do relationships. So we got a couple of things
Gary?
that came in.
Okay.
A couple of things that came in that were pretty interesting.
It's got a lot of fat to it too.
That's what I'm talking about. Word to the mother.
Chinks.
hold on. Let me see the bag. Real quick.
All right, I'll take this one.
Oh,
Picture.
word to the mother. You see this shit here? That is something to. That's lamb.
Yeah.
Is it indica?
It's what?
Is it indica?
Nah. He crazy.
What?
That's delicious.
That was really nice. Wow.
Pass that back over here.
You got it. You got it. You have
Word
it.
to the mother.
Wait a minute. So, you're in your shop there. You did this, or
Nah, so I'm working with. Even though I'm there, it's a whole team.
okay.
So I'm working with two chefs, Abdul and Melissa. They're chefs, and they got a kitchen in Brooklyn,
What's it called?
Mangrove.
Oh, mangrove.
You know Mangrove.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I know mangrove. I know mangrove has a deep Caribbean history, right? And there was actually a movie on Netflix. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but it was about the Mangrove 6, which was a big thing that happened in London, or Mangrove 8 or something. It was a big thing that happened in London, where there was a riot or something that went on, and
Black Riot?
yeah, and they were trying to persecute them, and that's why I know the whole Mangrove.
Oh, like the
thing.
Central Park 5.
But this was like a protest.
I see.
Yeah, they actually were protesting and they got off. Basically.
Yeah, they in Flatbush.
My old
The
neighborhood.
mangrove.
So I'm working with them. They've become like
Were they just here earlier? That wasn't them because I saw someone who came in.
no.
Okay.
But we're working very, very closely together now. And there's a lot of stuff we've done already, and there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna be doing. And their kitchen, it looks like NASA.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it looks like NASA.
Wow.
So yeah, we working together on this belly. We've been working on it for weeks. We finally got a good
A nice blend.
a nice blend going.
Yeah.
And so of course I had to bring it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we had to try
Thank
that
you.
out. Yes, my claps are fucked up today, so we're
So
manual.
are you the primary like meat supplier for Mangrove?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so, considering the events that they do.
Right.
Anytime they need anything like protein based, they're basically coming to me for it.
Okay.
And above all, like the recognition alone, like that's enough for me. Like
I love that.
Just for the, like it's an opportunity to me.
That's fantastic.
Anytime anybody wants to work with me or purchase something from me, it's an opportunity.
Yes.
And I just try to knock it out the park.
Well, I mean, you're doing a fantastic job so far, and I got to tell you, I mean, being a black butcher is, I'd say, few and far in between. So, you know, promoting black business, small businesses, especially when it comes to quality, right,
Yeah.
and community, I got to give you props because you're doing a damn thing, and you're a young man. Not saying that I'm old because I'm not, but you know, just to see, you know. Just to see a rising entrepreneur doing his thing, making his mark, and working with, you know, other black businesses, it's really, really phenomenal.
And that's why I support. You know what I'm saying? I buy black. I buy black. No, listen, there's a whole YouTube campaign going on with Ludacris about that.
Really?
Yeah, he has a song called "Buy Black," like for real. Yeah, and then they list all these black businesses in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? Jolie Harris in the house. What's up, Jolie? Jolie from IA.
IAS.
IAS in the building. Jolie and Maria. You got to catch them. When they come on? They come on Saturdays, right?
No, Wednesday.
On Wednesday. What time on Wednesday?
8. Jolie, I think it's 8, right?
I think it's 8 o'clock. Jolie, put it in the chat, Jolie. Jolie's in the house. That's
There
so
you
dope
go.
that she popped up. Abu,
Yes.
you got a thing going on tomorrow, don't you?
What you got going on tomorrow?
Yeah. We're doing the. Oh, I thought we were gonna do relationships. I'm curious.
No,
about-
Are you ready? No, I'm just talking about tomorrow. Then we go into relationships. Go ahead, pull it up.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
because I want to laugh. 'Cause
Yeah.
Most of the stuff be funny. So. Pop up tomorrow. Breakfast, beef sausage, egg and cheese sandwiches. Nice. And then lunch right after. Cheeseburgers.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right, dope. Yeah, we definitely fucking with that.
Go to Prince Abu's tomorrow. What time does it start?
we be there from 10 to 2.
All right, 10 to 2. Prince Abu. Address again.
3288 Steinway Street.
There
right,
you go.
Right next to my neighbors. You know where we at.
Yeah, we right here. You know what I'm saying? Big shout. I'm gonna put this up real quick, and then we're gonna switch this thing up because we gotta talk about relationships because we got some joints today.
Oh, I got some gems.
Yeah. So right now, what you're seeing on the screen, guys, that is the Hip Hop Boulevard hat. It is the Winter Scully that Al Pizarro has designed. You can go to you can't go to the website. You have to get to Al some kind of way, and he'll give you a hat. So he'll sell you the hat. I think the hat's like $35.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna get one.
Does
I'm
Al
gonna get
have
started
an
with that.
Instagram or something?
I would think, just kind of punch in anything Hip Hop Boulevard.
Okay.
And you could probably see like what's going on. But yeah, that's Al's new Winter Scully for Hip Hop Boulevard. And by the way, can somebody put in the chat the fact that we're performing New Year's Eve at Bobo's,
Oh, wow.
right? Up in the Bronx?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I sent Gary the what do you call it?
The flyer.
Yeah, I sent you the actual Eventbrite ticket.
Yeah.
I like to put the Eventbrite ticket.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Yeah, put the Eventbrite ticket in the chat. Yeah, so people can click on that.
that's right.
Word up. So that's Jolie, IAS, Wednesday, 7:30 to 9.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And she broadcasts on a bunch of channels.
Okay.
So what's the deal? Who do you got?
So I have some relationship topics that, every Wednesday there is on Twitter a handle called SBC Chat.
Okay.
And I usually look out for it because they have some real good ones. So since you're here, Abu, we're going to need your input on this one.
Absolutely. We want to talk about it.
Okay. So are you ready? Drum roll, please. Okay. So first one is, money is tight since I got fired. My girlfriend thinks I've been job searching, but I've been betting online to bring in income it's not working. I saw my girlfriend and my son eating pizza in the car before they came in. I had toast. She won't apologize for the betrayal. What's the advice?
So, hold on, wait.
Yeah, because I don't even.
All right, so this nigga's mad that his kid and his old lady were eating pizza and he had fucking toast?
Right.
Is that what he's mad about?
He's mad because they're not sharing with him.
And that shit, nigga,
Even
you
though
ain't got
he's
no
been-
job, nigga.
And he's been lying about looking for a job.
Right, yeah, you ain't got no job,
But
nigga. You don't deserve no
how is
pizza.
How is he making money if he's betting? All of his money,
I don't think he's making
he's
money.
gambling.
Yeah, he's fucking up.
He's betting online.
That's gambling.
Yeah.
So he's gambling the money that he doesn't have.
So
And he's mad that he can't eat. He wouldn't eat either. He wouldn't eat.
But did he called it a betrayal?
Yeah, he says because he's hungry, nigga. He hungry.
Well, he ate toast.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, he'd rather have pizza.
I don't see how bad he is.
No,
fuck that guy.
he's kind of bad. What do you think, Abu?
This.
Jolie said he ain't bringing in no money. The nigga
he
eats
needs,
toast.
he probably needs to embark on like a, I don't know.
You think he should sell lemonade outside?
Not yet. I think he first needs to embark on like an adventure or mission where he could potentially lose his life so that he could start to contemplate his
You think he
own
needs a
type of
near-death
thing.
experience so he can reboot?
Yeah, because I mean, if that's what's getting you upset, then you got a lot to kind of.
Right. You need some rebalancing. What do
I
you
agree
think,
with
Gary?
Principal on this one. Go ahead, go.
What about Gary? What's going on, Gary?
Yeah,
What do you
Jolie
think?
said, I bet she gonna put his ass out soon. You're right about
That's a
that,
near-death
Jolie.
experience if you look at shit.
Word. And you mad that your son's eating pizza? Nigga, please.
That only shows the kind of man she had a baby with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she should have known better. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, listen, tough, man.
Like, what do you say about that?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the fact that Abu said, this dude's getting his panties in a bunch about pizza and toast. You know what I'm saying? That your kid and your old lady are eating and you're gambling. When you actually have bigger fish to fry.
Right.
Right? You don't have a job and you're gambling. So who's the betrayal on?
Right.
Right.
Right? You're the betrayal.
So he clearly has a gambling problem.
That's
right?
number
So
one.
let's clear that up.
Yeah,
right.
let's go with that. Right. That part.
Yeah, that part.
Right.
Yeah. All of that shit he wrote and he forgets all about the gambling problem.
He was
Yeah,
gambling with his job. That's probably why he got fired.
Right, he's a moron.
That's right. A moronic.
He's a moron.
He's a
All right.
duck.
Yeah, he's a fucking duck, bro.
He's a duck.
Word. Do you know about that?
I don't.
That we should be like, yo, you a duck? You don't remember that? That's before your time.
That's before his time.
Yeah, when you say like somebody wasn't cool, we should be like, yo, that nigga's a fucking duck, bro.
That was back in like the 80s.
Yeah. That was the
duck.
language. Yeah, you a duck, nigga.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
a duck.
Yep.
Yeah,
we
you
used
were
to say that all
like,
the time.
what's the equivalent word now?
Wow.
Oh, they call him a simp.
Simp.
They'll call him a simp.
Yeah.
No, but I don't. That's different though. That has to do with like
Women.
women and
Right.
you know.
No, simp
Well,
behavior is...
duck kind of flow with that too, though.
Simp behavior
Yeah,
is...
if you was on some sucker shit, you're like, yo, that nigga's a duck.
Well, it's kind of like saying sucker.
Yeah.
Well,
basically.
it's not simp, more like sucker.
Right. Yeah, you know what? It's more like sucker.
Yeah.
Than the simp.
Like
Yeah,
he a
'cause the simp's-
sucker duck.
Simp's about a broad.
Yeah.
Who else you got in there?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Ready for number 2.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I'm 4 months pregnant by my married boyfriend.
Oh, this is good.
He's a great listener. So I figured he was thoughtful. No. He's slow.
Okay. Niggas retarded.
I met his fam. No, I'm doing the face because the face is there. The emoji. I met his fam at Thanksgiving and all his older siblings are slow
Oh, shit.
and still live with their mama. I don't want to be trapped with a slow baby. Help.
Well, okay, I like that one. Well, how many months is she?
4 months.
Abort right now. Abort. Because you about to get jammed, baby. You about to get jammed with a slow kid.
So wait a second.
For life.
You said that he is her married boyfriend?
Right.
Yo, wait a minute.
I missed that part.
How could you?
I didn't.
Yeah, I missed. So it's her married.
But I didn't see anything wrong with it though.
Yeah, the married boyfriend. So you didn't see anything wrong with that?
He wants more than one woman.
Okay.
But how could he be slow?
She thought he was a good
You
listener.
gotta move pretty fast if you're married and you have a girlfriend that's pregnant.
Well,
Well, he could be dumb.
Incredible. Let's go with it.
I think one of two things happen here.
Okay.
Either she's just stupid.
Yeah.
And didn't,
Water
and
seeks its
couldn't
own
even-
level.
and couldn't even catch on. Like, how do you not know that, right?
You know what?
Or
Go ahead.
Or what I hope it is,
Oh, hoping. Okay.
she's not, and he just got the juice,
Okay.
even though he's a little off.
Right.
Well, sometimes
He just
those
you
you got that thing.
No, those R-word people be having that thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Well,
The crazy ones do. I know that.
Well,
Right.
I just mean like, personality wise,
Okay.
like charm wise, like he
Oh,
might
I'm thinking about that thing.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Right.
I was just.
I'm thinking about that thing.
Right.
He might just be the man.
Right. He might be a nice guy.
Either he not even a nice guy. He just
Well,
really might.
okay.
Be
He might have
charming.
just pulled. He might have just. Again, he might have just had the juice.
Okay.
I don't know.
all right.
And
All
was
right,
able
but
to
hold
pull
on.
her,
There's
and
another
then-
issue here. So, where in his marriage is he? Because he's bringing his girlfriend by his family's house.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah. What's that?
What's going on there?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because she brought him to a event
There's another issue here for me.
to find out that the whole family is slow.
Well, what's the issue?
So the issue for me is, I consider family kind of sacrosanct, right? Like,
Right.
if you're married, well, if I'm married, I wouldn't bring my side hustle to my family. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not respectful to them.
But she might not be his side hustle. Like,
Well, she's kind of mean
Yeah,
now.
she is. No.
No.
As,
Well, she's
as long
pregnant.
as he's married, she's still a side.
All right, true.
no, that's not true.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
He could be preparing to marry her too.
2.
Yeah,
As in addition to.
yeah.
Oh, like a polygamist kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's why when you said it, I'm just like, all right, like that wasn't even. That's normal.
I'm thinking of conservative Christian values.
Right. So you're saying as a polygamist that she might be an addition
Right.
to what's going on.
Well,
Yeah,
she
we
could
don't
be.
we don't know. All we have is the text.
Right.
here.
We're making a movie
Right
here.
Yeah, we're creating.
Right.
Well, one thing we ain't creating is this nigga slow.
Well,
And he
clearly.
got a slow family.
But he got two. I'm
Women.
gonna say
Technically,
yeah.
almost like 2 wives, almost like.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, okay. So now here's another
Nigga ain't
question.
that slow.
Here's another question.
This is what I'm saying. You might have the juice.
So wait, no, but hold
like
on.
that. Yeah, that nigga
I don't
ain't
know
that
how
slow.
far this juice is going because
He ain't that slow.
no. But here's the deal. When do you decide that it is not prudent to pass on genetic seed? Like, she's now thinking, oh my God, this dude. Now, she could be stupid, but smarter than him.
Right.
And she recognizes, slow may recognize slow,
Right.
right? Because clearly she's slow, right? She know he's slow. She said he was a great listener. That means he doesn't talk a lot because he's slow.
Right.
And this is my movie here. I think I think a lot of slow people
Better to
can't
be
really.
thought.
They don't communicate
Right. Yeah.
effectively because they're slow,
Okay.
and they don't want people to know they're slow. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like the more you say, the more people know about you, and the more he says, he probably is like, you probably talk slow, and just like.
But should she keep the kid?
I mean, would you? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you had a broad that was slow, right?
Right.
And everybody in her family was slow, would you like knock her up? Would you use a condom? Like, how would that work? Like, to prepare yourself, you don't want to be stuck with slow. kid and the family for the rest of the kid's life, right? Your life, really.
Right. I don't know, boo. You take this one.
You're the special guest.
I'm like, yo, you take this one. All right, you want to lead on this one, Gary?
Gary, come on.
Yeah,
Now, if you knew the chick was slow and her family was slow, would you put the Jimmy hat on to prevent her from getting pregnant?
Well, first of all, before I sleep with a chick, I'm going to know how she is.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to do, I'm going to really, it's like, she ain't just going to get the D straight off the back like that.
So you're going to do due diligence.
Exactly.
Okay.
How do you do that? You talk to a medical profession? Do you look in a medicine cabinet and see if she taking
for
chill
medication?
pills?
Yeah, right.
Like, you talk to her, you go out with her, you see how she acts around people. All of it, like, all these things play a role.
Okay.
All right.
Right? So yeah, I'm not going to,
All right, but okay, say you do the due diligence, right? And you slide up in the peace sleeve.
Right. You go raw dog.
Right? And
It's
you
that
fuck
night.
up one day.
It's
and
that
then,
night.
Well, you don't meet her family yet. And then you find out she's like, oh, I'm pregnant. And then you go see her fam. And then you find out that everybody's slow. Right? What do you do?
That's a rough one.
What do you do? Do you do a Herschel? A Herschel Walker?
Oh, you got jokes.
I think you should. I think that if you think that this is your situation, you might want to consider getting out of that. You know what I'm saying?
How do you do it? If she wants to keep it.
Oh yeah, well then you jam. Then you stop.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
then you stop.
You gotta.
There's nothing you can do with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you can't.
Because you'll end up with a slow kid for sure. There's no doubt.
Sometimes you can't let the head between your legs dictate what the head
Between your shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, according to, the political climate, all life is valuable.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Even if it's from-
Jolie said he's slow for not using a condom.
Right.
Who knocks up a slow? Right.
Well, I mean, she's equally as culpable. She could take a birth control. Why? And he's married.
Yeah,
why ain't she?
All of that though.
Yeah.
All of that.
I mean, if he's
She
married,
fucking blew it.
why is she letting him slip in her raw like that?
Yeah, she fucking blew
Why
it.
she
bro.
swallowing babies and all that?
Yeah, she blew it.
All right, she blew it. Okay, so
She's stuck with that
she's
one.
stuck.
Yeah.
She's stuck like Chuck.
All right, no
All right.
abortion.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, number 3. My coworker / lover gives off executive vibes. He's the one. He says he's not ready for a bonus family and that he wishes he didn't have 3 toddlers already. I've asked several family members to take my kids. Their dad is in jail. But no one will help. I need advice.
I'm lost on this. one.
Wait, she wants to
yeah,
get,
I'm
wait,
a-
wait.
yeah.
So
I'm a little confused on this one.
she wants
Don't
to give
be.
him
It's everything you think it is.
She wants to give him a bonus family.
Okay.
He doesn't want a bonus.
No,
family.
no. Go. All right, say it again.
Right. So apparently this woman has 3 toddlers.
Right.
Her baby daddy's in jail. She's seeing her coworker / lover. She says he's the one,
Right.
but he's not ready for a bonus family.
Okay.
Which
And he wishes she didn't have these kids.
well,
Oh, and and by the way, hold on. She has 3 toddlers. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's what she says.
shit. Damn,
she has
bitch.
3 toddlers.
Damn, you know how old that is?
so
How do you have 3 toddlers anyway?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like
Maybe they're tripping.
9 months apart or they're triplets.
They could be triplet. No, they could be twins, and one is probably an Irish baby.
Yeah, maybe that's how it is.
Toddler is like what, 3?
Yeah, Tyler's like 3 years old.
So she could have twins and a 2-year-old.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely. I mean,
Right,
she did
'cause
it
that can
9.
happen.
Yeah, you can do it 9 months apart.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So she's got 3. Damn. Go ahead.
So okay, go ahead,
So-
Gary.
if he wanted a bonus family, she would give it to him.
No, she comes with the package. She's the package.
Wow.
The bonus family is the package
Okay.
because she already has kids.
Got you. Okay.
Okay, so
He doesn't wanna do that.
And here's the deal: she's fucking around at work.
Right. And she's trying to give away her kids. Is that accurate?
Yes.
She's trying to give the kids
She
away.
wants to give, okay, because he doesn't want a bonus family, she's
Right.
asking her family members to come and take her kids.
Yeah, she's a dumb bitch, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. When you go against your kids,
Yeah.
that's what?
Yeah.
You
She
want
said he's the one. So she's thinking because
if he's the one, he take the kids too.
No. What she's doing is she's looking at him and his potential income of, possibility.
Well, she said executive vibes.
Well, she says, her coworker is probably moving up in the company.
Okay.
And he's probably on track, right?
She's a
for
gold
promotion.
Yeah.
Gold digger.
She wants some of that, bro.
She's like, he's the one.
Trying to make him a broke nigga.
But she wants to start over with dude. That's what she's trying to do.
I see.
She wants to get rid of the kids she had with Jailbird.
Right.
Duck, nigga.
Right.
So that she can start over with executive one who on track for the promotion.
Oh, you're not. First of all, she's done.
So she's trading places. She want to do the trade.
Right. She's trying to bump up.
Right.
Yeah. First of all, with 3 kids and you're a single mom with 3 kids, and you're trying to get this guy who's like, obviously progressive and successful.
Right.
You're just you fishing out of you're fishing out of your market. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, he's not looking for that. He's not looking for that.
Well, I mean, he's probably hitting it and quitting it because they're at work.
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
Right. So it's easy for him to get, a little piece off because, he ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
And she's probably like a receptionist or something.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, why isn't she saying that I'm on track? And
Right.
I want someone to watch my kids because I have to work. I'm getting bumped up.
Right.
She's looking for him to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
This one is just disappointing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It
Talk to me,
is.
Principal. How do you feel about this? Oh wait, let me
First
just
of
say,
all, she makes bad choices because the baby's father's in jail already.
big shout out to Eddie Rivera.
I actually wouldn't say that. Anything could have happened,
Okay.
right?
I'm interested.
Go ahead.
He could have been
Selling drugs.
the perfect guy,
Okay.
and anything could have happened.
He could have got
right?
caught up.
Right.
Yeah, he could have been caught up. You're right.
That doesn't mean that she
Right.
necessarily-
And without the movie, he's right.
All right,
Because
that's
we're
fine.
assuming he was a bad guy.
No, okay, all right. So everybody in jail is not bad, okay?
Right. That's
All
true.
right, hold on. But if he was all that great, why is she fucking around at work? Why isn't she just riding a dime, with a man and riding with him? She waited till the body turned cold, and then what if he was only in jail for 3 years or something like that, and she's fucking around with a coworker already?
Yeah, see, there's so many variables.
The
And she's a
dynamic is terrible.
receptionist. I'm sure of it.
What she's looking to do with this guy, like, I hope he doesn't actually
Yeah.
Get caught up with that shit.
Right.
Because that's bullshit. Jolie says, well, she can take them to 1-800-ADOPTION now. Okay? Yeah, do that.
And also, another question. She's working with 3 toddlers?
Yeah. She's hustling.
Who's watching the kids now?
Yeah.
Right. And she want to get, well, I mean,
Well,
somebody
clearly
obviously is.
she don't have time to watch her own kids anyway.
Right, yeah, she's working.
So if she could just get them out the way completely,
Yeah, then
then
she can
it'd
do
be
her
great
thing.
for her and her coworker / lover.
Yeah, it's not going to work. And he's not doing that.
No, and you know what? There's no guarantee that he's gonna drop everything to be with her. If she did get rid of her kids,
He's already not going to do that.
who would
he's
do
not
that?
gonna- yeah.
He's
Like-
not. I can feel his energy. He's not even doing the test.
He's hitting it.
He's
and
not
he's
fucking
running.
with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's hit, quit,
Like,
done.
imagine if you watch somebody do that. Okay, so imagine you meet a girl. She's got kids.
Oh God.
No, and she wants to be with you, knowing that she just threw away her kids. Like, what's she gonna do with yours?
Right,
if it don't
exactly.
work out.
Yeah, that too. That part, right?
You know what I mean?
Because if you can throw away these kids, you throw away mine too.
Yeah.
In other words, you're not a great mom. You know what I'm saying? You're not a good mom.
Right.
Like you don't have a maternal thing,
Right.
right? You don't have that maternal thing. So if I can absolutely say that if I was in his situation and she did that, I would have much less respect for her.
Absolutely.
Like, it'd be over for me. I'd be like, oh, why'd you do that with the fucking
Right.
kids? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even. You know.
She could just swallow babies and it could just be that.
Yeah, I mean, she could, but it's over because
It didn't
he's
even
not
start.
doing it.
It didn't even start.
Was that you, Karen?
Yeah.
All right. Who else you got in there?
All right. Is this number 4?
I believe so.
Okay, number 4.
1-800-ADOPTION now.
Okay, ready?
Quick commercial.
My husband's ex died. Now his 16-year-old son resides with us. Suddenly there's a crime wave inside my home. He's staging crimes, theft, and faking break-ins. A ring cam shows no one broke in. My laptop and jewelry are gone. Husband told me to stop blaming his son. I need advice. She needs advice. So, I don't know what this means when she says, my husband's ex died. Is that his ex-wife or his baby mom? Or
Yeah, probably. Because that's,
Okay,
that's
so
why
you're
the
right.
son moved
Okay.
in. And,
He's 16. He's 16.
And he wasn't living with them.
No.
So he came. Okay.
So now that he's living with them, shit has ended up missing.
Disappearing.
And he's probably telling them, like, oh, your shit's missing because someone broke in. And she's checking her ring cam to see if anybody entered the house. But there's no evidence of that. So when she complains to her husband about it, like, yo, he's saying people are breaking in, my shit's gone, and nobody broke in.
Right.
And she's confronting her husband, and he's like, you know it ain't him.
Right.
Like,
right,
why you accusing my son of this?
Right.
Like, what do you do? What is the advice you want to give
that's
her?
easy. That's actually an easy one, actually.
Okay.
All she has to do is sit tight and wait till he steals all of her shit, and then he's going to start stealing his dad's shit, and then they'll know. That's an easy one. That's easy.
Okay.
Like, if she doesn't want to have conflict in the relationship, right?
Right.
Or start hiding your shit or whatever you need to do, right? Because the husband or the boyfriend, whatever he is, he's in a touchy situation, right?
Right.
He's got a kid that he didn't live with,
Right.
you know, that's now coming to the environment.
Right.
It seems like he's trying to be supportive of his son. He's trying to be a good guy. And that's hard on a relationship, right? And for a woman to, you know, for her to have a problem with his kid is bad.
All right.
Right? Hold on, wait, let me
Go
deal
ahead,
with it.
go ahead.
It's bad. So all she has to do really, because a thief is a thief is a thief.
Right.
Right? He just ain't get to his father yet.
Okay.
Eventually he's gonna start stealing his shit too.
Okay.
Good
So
point.
I say just chill and fall back on that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
how I feel about it.
Okay.
Because she can't win the argument with him.
No, and she will never. Yeah, and here's why I think she won't. Well, I would buy a safe. That's just me.
Right. Yeah. Put your valuables away.
Yeah, I'd buy a safe. That way, you know what I mean? He can't get it. But, I mean, if that's going to be the bargain.
Right.
If that's going to be the bargain and her husband says, you know what, don't blame my son. Like, I won't. I'll just buy a safe and he can't get into it. And that'll
Right.
be the end of it.
And then we'll just watch your shit disappear.
Right. However,
But that's still going to be an issue.
Wait.
Like that. All right, go ahead.
wait, let me just, this
And I
is
wanna
my
look-
movie. This is
yeah.
my movie.
Go ahead, create. Go ahead, cook, sister. Tea it.
So, where was he 16 years prior to that?
Oh, you mean the dad?
Yes. So I'm wondering, like, and the wife, I don't know if the wife is just meeting his son. And, you know, like he's just come in to live with them
Right.
because the ex died. But where was the father and the wife before that boy got there?
Right. So you're saying, like, how many years was he involved in his life, or was he
So,
at all?
I mean, at this point now, if the boy never been there, even on a weekend visit to find out, like, you know, how is he gonna, like, to take him, you know, and to be part of his upbringing, right? You just let a whole strange child in your house you never even raised, and now you got a wife, and she's like, I mean, I can see him coming to his defense, like, you know, hey, that's my son, but where was he, you know, in his child's life to know that stealing is wrong? I'm just saying.
I'll send this to Prince Abu. I'm sending this to Prince Abu.
what she has to do?
No.
Or
The advice to you. What would be the advice?
To her
Yeah.
Yeah.
on what she should do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got to move.
Okay.
Why are you gonna live with a thief? I'm not living with a thief. Now, I've never been living with like a significant other before, but if my significant other, I'm not living with a thief. Y'all talking about lock up this and lock
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Right. So
Either he gotta go
Right.
or I'm
Okay.
He's
so
16
you
years old.
so you with the significant other, right? And y'all are together,
wife.
and you have, and then her son comes to live with you, and he starts stealing. Yeah, I can see that though, because that's a man perspective.
He gotta go.
Yeah, that's a man perspective. Yeah.
He has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I would do that.
16-year-old.
Yeah, 'cause I would do that.
He's damn near grown.
Yeah, I'd put his ass out too.
Yeah.
On my end, I would do that. I would totally do that. I'd be like, nigga, you gotta go. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
stealing.
okay. But this is the husband's kid.
Right.
So he's saying she gotta go because
Right.
he's always gonna have the boys back.
Right. And
So-
if that's the case,
and
yeah.
he's allowing him to steal.
But see,
if in a way he's go ahead, Gary.
I like that.
I'm just saying you can't really resolve this because even if, let's say, she buys the safe and stuff like that, and puts her stuff in there, it's still a sour situation.
Of course.
Right.
Trust is broken.
There you go.
Right.
And once you break trust,
you can't get it back.
There you go.
Yeah, it's Fucksville.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And then on top of that, her husband is telling her cut the shit.
Right.
So
like
clearly,
bitch, you
her
just
and her
bugging.
husband are not in alignment.
Right. Yeah, and you know what? And that's the other problem.
Right.
The problem is they're not aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because the husband should believe her.
Right.
If she's saying it, he should be like, yeah, you know what, all right, let me go and take care of this. Let me deal with this. Let me address it at the very least.
Right.
With my son. So they're not in alignment. So they're in a bad relationship.
Yep.
So what should she do?
Bounce one time to the beat.
All right. Okay.
I'm down with the Abu. I'm on the Abu train on this one.
Right.
Bounce one time to the beat. Come on.
Right. Okay.
All right. What you got next?
All right. Number 5.
Hopefully this one is like.
Okay. Ready? My wife was injured in Germany and was given an honorable discharge. She came home and hid in our bedroom to surprise me. I came home from work with a coworker.
Oh, damn.
She confronted us having sex in the front room.
Ooh.
I think she set me up, but I don't want a divorce. Help.
I don't think the divorce is his choice. He doesn't want a divorce. So wait, he was humping his coworker
In the front room.
and homegirl came home from Germany and was like,
She was hiding.
Eddie Kane shit.
Yeah.
So he thinks that she set him up.
How? How the fuck did that happen?
Well, he would obviously think it's a setup because he's already sneaking around.
Right.
In his mind, he's thinking she knew or wanted to catch him.
Right.
But he gave her what she was looking for, if that were the case.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he's,
He don't want to divorce her, though.
right, but it's not his choice. You know what I'm saying? I know he doesn't want to, but she probably wants to. I mean, first of all, he's talking about trust being fucking broken. This bitch is fighting a war, like she's in the army.
She hurt.
And then didn't she get injured?
Yeah, she was injured in Germany.
All right, so she got fucked up in Germany, and then she comes home to find her husband stroking out the coworker.
Yeah.
Like, really? Like,
And
nigga,
that's
please.
probably not the first time that him and her,
Well, obviously he's very comfortable bringing her home.
Exactly.
Right? So he ain't even go in the bedroom, B. And she pops out like,
Right. Well, I mean,
Nah, he
being
gets the buzzer.
on the military, you're going for long stretches at a time, right?
Correct.
So apparently, he did his thing while his wife was away, clearly.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's why he was very comfortable bringing a coworker home.
Right.
But the thing is that why did she not want to tell her husband she was coming home?
Because she wanted to surprise him like any veteran would. Like, honey, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. That's all it was.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I get it.
She's seen that on TV many times.
But why would
she
he
had her
think
own
set
movie?
him up? She set
Because he's
me
a
up.
dunce.
He's a sucker duck.
Yeah, he's a duck.
He's a duck.
She set me up. Come on, dude.
All right, Abu, what you got?
You busted. You fucking busted. Just take the bus.
This is another unfortunate story.
This is not fun relationship advice segment.
No, this is good, but it's disappointing because
This is why people want advice, Abu.
he didn't. Okay, this didn't have to happen.
Okay.
I'll start there.
All right.
And this goes along with what I say all the time is you don't have to cheat. You don't have to sneak around.
Right. You could just be like, listen, bitch, I'm out. Right?
That's not what I was.
I don't think he was driving in that direction.
okay.
Go ahead.
What he can have both of them.
Okay.
If he's very
He can be with both of them.
right. If he communicates, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This didn't have to happen.
It didn't.
Him getting caught
Yeah.
and
Right.
this whole thing and
why
and
get caught when you
sneaking
can just
around.
right? Just be honest.
He doesn't have to cheat. He doesn't
Right.
have to sneak around. He could be with both of them.
Got you. Okay.
This could have been a totally
Different situation.
different situation
Right.
had he just communicated that.
Right.
Okay. All right.
It could have been a surprise for both of them.
But hold on. But that would depend, right? So say for example, you have a woman.
I gotta ask Abu something in a minute, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying like
No, go ahead.
what if him not telling her he's cheating because he don't want her to walk away. He don't want her to leave. If she goes, I'm not with it, and I'm out. And he goes, well, he's honest. He wants to keep his girlfriend, but she don't want the arrangement, and he don't want to lose her, so he lies to her.
No. He has to be realistic. If you know that you want more than one woman,
Yes.
and the girl that you with says, you know what, I'm not with that, whatever,
Right.
then she's not the one for you. And you
Okay.
got to be man
Very
enough
good
to
point. Exactly.
stand
Walk away
on
from
that
that.
and
Okay,
say,
okay.
okay,
Right.
and then that's it.
All right. Okay.
I'm sensing a polygamous thing with you a little bit. Is there something to the Prince thing that I don't know?
No, he's
like that shit is real. Like
no, go ahead.
he's like, I'm Prince
Talk
will
about
have
it.
many wives. No, go ahead.
No, I'm not married yet.
Right.
Yet. I hope to someday. Does that answer your question?
No. Nope.
Nah, I mean, do you have polygamous values? I guess I'm asking that question.
One day I hope to be married, and it won't be to one woman. Like
Okay.
when I think about marriage life and
Right.
having a family and having children and whatnot, like I don't ever see one wife.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah.
and I hear stories like this all the time. I have friends. I have good friends of mine,
Yeah.
associates,
Right.
people I run into that are experiencing problems like this.
Right.
And I just feel so bad because they don't know that is an option for them.
Right.
That
Right.
they can have more than one
That is
wife.
possible.
Right.
Sure.
Like you don't have to have just one wife. It's normal to just kind of fall into that because of the society that we're in.
Right.
Right.
But then they find themselves, 5-6 years deep into a relationship, and they're wanting to have more than one woman now.
Okay.
And they're, I don't know why they're coming to me for advice.
You're like,
But then I tell them, I say, look, you got your only option here is to let your current relationship know, your current girl know,
Right.
that this is what you want now.
Okay.
She might be with it, she might not. If
Okay.
she's not, then you got to decide what's more important, her or having what you really want. And if,
I
and if
agree.
having more than
I
one woman
agree.
Right.
is what you really want, then
Right.
you got to break it off with her and start fresh. Or she might be with it, and then you go from there. But
Yeah, but I gotta flip that because women by nature are polyamorous. We have more than one man. So how do you fit yourself into a situation where a woman goes, I like you, but I got two other people that I'm also seeing. I want to keep you around. Are you with it? I mean, how would that work?
Well,
Would you
there's-
accept it?
There's if I could chime in here,
Go ahead,
girl,
Gary.
you get the chime.
right?
real quick, I'm sorry.
Go. All right,
No.
go.
And then, there you go.
There you
So
go.
how could it work for you and not for her?
No, like as the Prince said, I think that it's about communication, right?
Right.
I think
Right.
when you're going into a relationship, you want to make sure this person is for you. And I think when you have the conversations, the discussions, all of that stuff needs to come out.
Right.
Right? It shouldn't be 3, 4, 5, 6 years later.
Right.
It could be though.
But it usually is.
But
It could be like
Over time,
Again,
yeah.
I know guys very well that now realize they want more than one wife, but they've been in a relationship for 5-6 years.
5-6 years.
well, now that's a very big challenge because now they married someone that really that's not like that.
Right.
Now, but then that's not to say that
But they don't know.
But that's not to say that as you're comfortable in that relationship, some people tend to open up more and willing to be adventurous if that's their only partner,
Yeah.
right? So-
I'm just looking at it from the
so-
female point of view. I'm sorry.
And wait, and to Robin's point, from the female point of view, I think it's back to communication too, because there's some men that's like, okay, fine, if you're going to be the only woman and you want to bring in another guy or whatever,
Right.
Because I mean, look, poly among our people, it's on the rise. It's a huge community that's growing now.
Talk about it, Gary.
So at the end of the day, it's really coming down to partners that are on the same page.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying, well, a boost point of reference is he's holding masculine frame. However, if it goes one way, it's got to go the other.
That's not true.
Why not?
That's not true.
Why not? No, but why not?
Because
I mean, they got shows like Maury that tells you, look, you with this woman, but she got another man. Another man got her pregnant.
You are not the father.
Right.
no.
So I'm just saying, like, if she was honest with the guy, they wouldn't be on the show. I'm just saying, like, all of this stuff would be avoided as well.
But there's a different concept he has. What's the concept of it?
Yeah, I'm just speaking from a place of what's normal and natural to me
Okay.
and my culture,
Right.
Okay.
which is one man, multiple wives.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's what and any woman that this guy is with knows that this guy is not with her also having multiple men.
Right.
That's your
It's just
culture.
an automatic.
Yeah,
it's
in your
just an
culture,
auto-
right?
And I'll speak for myself too. Any wife that I end up marrying is also gonna know that that's not an option.
That's not an
either.
option. Right.
But that's because you communicated that with her.
Right.
Yeah, from the gate.
But if she communicates that to you, even though
She won't be his wife.
that's right, just like what
the-
Gary said.
Yeah, she won't be his wife.
Communication. I mean, I
Right.
think that
Right.
look,
But it
and
works
that's
both ways.
understanding. Depending what your culture is, some things. Obviously, I clearly understand what you're saying with
Right.
your culture and how you are. I think that for what's happening now, it's something that could go both ways, right? And it's having the communication, right? Because to Robin's point, if the woman wanted to have another guy, or saying, "Look, I'm dating other guys. Do you still want to date me, or what have you?" And and it's up to the guy to say, "Well, okay, I'm down with it, or I'm not."
But just to
down
kind of address the poly thing and what Abu's talking about, the one thing about having a marriage like that of multiple wives, right, is number one, there's a tremendous, and now I'm speaking from an American standpoint. There's a financial stability that comes with that, and there's also your own sort of society that comes with that. Like, you wouldn't need babysitters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wives would raise the children, right? Other wives would be able to kind of go to work and do things, right? The government, and I'm gonna say it's from that standpoint, the government would never want that to happen, because let's say Abu has 10 wives, right? And he's got 10 wives. And he's and 40 or 50 kids, right? Just like, really, right? And I got 10 wives, right? And then now what we just became is a voting block. You understand what I'm saying? Like a united voting block. Like, we just became a power unto itself. Now you multiply that by multitudes of men that or a society that did this.
I love this.
Right?
This is great.
Then that's an issue. That's a governmental issue, which has been proven with the Waco thing.
Okay.
With the Waco thing, when David Koresh, who was a weirdo, right, who was an absolute weirdo, but he created his own society, his own voting block, and the government was like, "Nah, we can't fuck with that." And they went in and they for 3 days it was a siege on the compound, based on that polygamous, that polygamous thought process. You know what I'm saying? So. No, I'm just saying from how I've seen it.
But most guys who have these type, and this was just in the news. This guy, he had multiple wives to the point where he married his own daughter. It gets weird because men don't know.
He's a weirdo, bro.
At a certain level, at a certain point, first of all, it's unrealistic. It's kind of like having a threesome with two girls and thinking you're going to end up with both of them, because you think that you can satisfy both of them. It's just not possible. And although men think that it's exciting, you get tired and then they wind up having sex with each other. What men don't understand is the politics of women. Politics of women are very complex and very, very contentious, because you may have a front bitch, what do you call a bottom chick. You may take that last wife in who wants to take her spot. Like, it's all competition at the end of the day. They're never going to get along, even for your sake. Something's going to go wrong, because someone has to be in power all the time, even if it's women. Even if you lord over the house, you get one woman pregnant, the other woman's going to be like, what the hell? I got to watch this fucking kid. I don't like this woman. It's not going to work. Mm-hmm. I mean, and look, in your movies,
Because now I
you're making movies.
Because I have to ask him a question about it.
Women, no, I'm gonna tell you straight facts. Everything is a balance. You can't have more women than men, and you can't have more women or men than women. It doesn't work. Right. It has to be a balance all the time, or it gets out of alignment. You can't have multiple wives and expect them to all get along. It's not gonna work.
All right. Has this worked in your culture? Now I'm just asking, like, how has that dynamic like worked in your experience? Because
yes, to answer your question.
Okay.
But also, I don't think anyone was sitting here saying it was going to be all sunshine and rainbows either.
Okay.
Right.
I don't think anyone.
I'm just saying. I know.
Yeah. No one was saying that. There was something else I was going to say. I agree but I mean, we're outnumbered by women as
100.
it is already. Yeah. Like, there's more women than men.
Well,
on
and
the planet.
statistically speaking, 80% of women share 20% of men.
Yeah.
There's an 80-20 rule.
Yeah, we're outnumbered by you.
But in any dynamic relationship wise,
and everything you just named too happens in monogamous relationships too.
Absolutely.
Right.
So it's both. Like I usually hear a lot of what you just said around polygamous relationships, you know, and it's true. But it also exists in monogamous relationships as well.
Well, it's not monogamous if you are poly.
No, what I'm saying is everything you just mentioned
happens
the
in
ups,
monogamous.
the downs,
Yeah, of course.
the this, the that happens, and like it's no different.
Okay.
It's no different, and I agree with Unc over here talking about how the government would never. I think it's crazy that their other marriages are legal, but the polygamous marriages are not.
Well,
it's
that's
unfortunate.
true.
It's
that's
unfortunate.
True. That's true. No, I mean it's
because
true.
it should simply be a choice. That if that's what you want to do, if that's your belief and that's what you want to do, you should be able to do that.
Yeah, everyone should be able to.
I mean, look, it's a tax write-off either way.
Right. Like it's
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, there's two issues at hand, because every polygamous relationship that I've read about and became aware of, it may not have been, like people of color. Let's just say, for example, I know there was what's his name? There was a guy, Jacob York.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's
Dr. York.
Dr. York.
Dr. York.
And by the way, I'm a product of polygamy myself.
Okay.
right. I figured as much.
Like
I got a.
I get you were
Well,
very
shit.
just you were very comfortable and you was like, listen. And I said, okay.
Well,
I wanted to ask you, like, how many wives did your dad have? I'm sending you a commercial, by the way.
I rarely speak on this
All right.
because I don't know, like, because it's not really like my business.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I do know, but he has 12 children
Okay.
in total. We don't all have the same mothers. There's 4.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm a product of that.
Right.
And
Were they all married to him?
yeah,
Okay.
All right. And they all live together and
no.
okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
So it's different households.
Some.
All right. Some did live with them and others had other separate households.
I would say I'm a product
Okay.
of polygamy too.
I'm gonna have to say that
My dad had a whole wife, and my mother got pregnant, and I made number 9.
I'm gonna have to go with my polygamous shit is documented. So as a youth, right?
Thank
As
you,
a youth.
Casey.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to keep that.
Yeah.
But
As a youth, that has actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
there's a
well-known
lot
fact.
of people that are involved in polygamous relationships and don't know it.
Yeah, it's a well-known
trust me.
fact in my youthful times that I was absolutely polygamous. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was young, because I have a lot of kids. I have 9.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have 9 kids. So, you know, that was, you know, so that was like when I was younger, that was absolutely like sort of established. You
And
know
it's
what I'm saying? So I
it's
get that.
natural.
Uh-huh.
It's natural.
Okay. I mean,
It's.
I mean, I got to tell you, I think the older you get, the less natural that is to you. Because at 56, I'm like this. I'm good. One woman, just need that. That's it. Like I'm like it's like, huh? You know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, and I know that comes with age. But I do remember when I was your age and younger, from the time I was 18 till about 27, 28 was when I had my children during that time frame. So I do know that happened and supported different households, by the way. Like it wasn't even like it was like some like I was knocking up. No, it wasn't that. It was, you know, each person lived in a house that I had to support. You know what I'm saying? So like that was kind of the
But
deal.
the question is, did they all know you were supporting these different households?
It's interesting because because I taught a lot, so I was able to do that. But then it was the other extra shit that I was doing that everybody knew. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So the women that I was the women that I was with during that time, it was 5 or 6, right? And I had 5 or 6 households that I supported, right? And they did not know each other. They didn't even know each other existed. But anything outside of that, any relationship that I had outside of that, which you'd be like, well, damn, you know, they all knew. You know what I'm saying? So technically, let's say that they were my wives. Let's say that, in spite of the fact we weren't married. And then I had my girlfriends, right? And my girlfriends all knew about them and each other. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand what you're saying when you say that if you bring a situation, a woman would rather you just come straight with it. You know what? Listen, this is what I do. I run around, blah, blah. Do you want to hang out? Right? And then they'd rather have the option to say no, that I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my friends that all the time. I used to be like, listen, 9 times out of 10, if a woman likes you and she wants to hang with you, she'll hang with you and with you in spite of the fact that you hang with other women. You know what I'm saying? They'll do that. Because I remember I had a birthday party and all my girlfriends came. They all came to the birthday party. And everybody was like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, they all know already. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna invite. Matter of fact, it would have been disrespectful to invite one and not the other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how crazy that shit was. And I'd go around and see everybody and say hello, and then and then move and have a drink and shit like that.
The man of the hour.
And the whole thing, and did the whole thing during my birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
This must have looked like the Great Gatsby.
it was to say the least. To say the least. I mean, that birthday party was so crazy. Dave Chappelle was there when he was coming up. He was there. I met him when he was coming up. He was at my birthday party. Tuffy Costello brought him. And I'm there. We kicking it with Dave. Red Alert is there. Like, there was a lot of celebrities that were there, too. And it was all happening, And I remember, just to kind of describe the party, is I was on one side of the bar with a mountain of money. And the bar was a square. And my other 3 friends all had mountains of money. And we would just order drinks for the whole bar. Like, it was just like, give me 50 Cosmopolitans. Ah! And I would just scream out drinks. We drank the whole fucking bar out. It was at the end of the night, the bartenders were exhausted, well tipped, but exhausted. And we were absolutely positively drunk. And we drank everything.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't open the next day because we drank all the shit.
Now to his point, if there's a guy that I know that is, in a relationship and I want to hang out with him.
Farrell said I remember that.
I mean, I would have the option if I liked him to hang out with him, but I'm very hygienic. So I don't believe that, I believe that energy is also channeled. Like you give somebody energy, right? And you can also give someone bacteria. Mm-hmm. So for me, I think it's unhygienic, right? To share and swap stuff with people that I'm not with, because I don't know where it's coming from. You understand? Like if say the guy I'm dealing with is, I mean, you know, for me, if I look at her and I know her and I know, like, I may know some stuff about her past or whatever, or heard some stuff, I wouldn't want to be after her. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want to know that.
You wouldn't want to be behind her.
I wouldn't want to have him slipping out of her and me giving him head. I just wouldn't. It wouldn't feel right to me.
Right.
Because I know what she's about. You know what I'm saying? That's just not.
Farrell says, I remember that party. That was an epic party. Farrell was there. For that. Anthony, what's up, Ant? Ant's in the house. Ant's
Hey.
He said, what's up, people? And he said, or could be autistic. Not sure where he was at with
he's
that.
back in the other.
Back in the other thing. So, not sure where he was at with that. But, yeah, that's kind of.
He's probably talking about the guy. And again, with the guy.
The slow guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, slow master.
But
Slow.
with the guy with the army thing and all
with
that,
the
again,
wife in
all
the
you
house,
gotta do, just you don't gotta do this, and that's for all of these guys.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
guess.
don't gotta do this.
For me, it's
And you
just it's about health.
You create a difficult life for yourself too.
Yeah, that's
when you
true.
do stuff like
Nah. Let me tell you something.
I'm talking
It's-
about the guy with the veteran.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
What?
Breaking news.
What happened? Because you got to do a Casey commercial in a minute.
R. Kelly shocks the world with new album.
That's the breaking news?
Yo,
I guess he's doing it from jail.
It says
I
while
guess.
serving 30 years for committing federal sex crimes,
Yeah.
R. Kelly shocked the world today by dropping a 13-track album titled "I Admit It."
Oh, wow.
God,
I don't believe it's true.
This shit doesn't stop.
I admit it. Come on,
Hey.
he could have had a better
It's
title
a
than
bootleg
that.
project, according to Sony Music representatives. While uploaded to Apple Music and Spotify early today, it's an unofficial release, a combination of unreleased and previous release music. Oh,
All right. So he didn't record it.
in jail? No.
Right. They just had a bunch of extra tracks. They had extra tracks he recorded before he went to jail.
They call
But
it
the
"I Admit
title-
It."
But I mean,
Yeah, but I
he could've
admit
done
it.
more. He could have done more with that. Like, if you're gonna go out, go out.
Yeah, all the way out. You ready for the hip hop one stop shop hip hop commercial?
Oh, we gonna do it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All
Because
right.
we already run through the 2 hours. Like we're there.
okay.
We're there again. It happened.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm reading it
And you
verbatim.
ready? Nah, you can freestyle it.
All right.
And action.
Welcome to One Stop Shop Hip Hop. One Stop has been created to cater to all your entertainment, business, and talent needs. Whether you are a talent manager, a promoter, photographer, videographer, graphic artist, independent record label, recording engineer, record producer, publisher, musician, songwriter, singer, rapper, DJ, dancer, author, or comedian,
Okay.
One Stop Shop Hip Hop is the place to be. I mean, you
you go.
just do anything. All right. Directly or by way of our massive network, we offer a full array of products and services to our clients, which includes, but not limited to, artist consultations, artist development and management, social media marketing and management, music production, audio mixing and mastering, website development with hosting and management, as well as artist branding, image consulting, promotion, biography development, and electronic press kits.
Okay.
And it says radio plays, and then it stops, Casey.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
was
more.
really long. That was a picture I
We're
took.
gonna have to abridge this version
Right,
because
there you
it's
go.
not a commercial. It's
So
more like a
more like a bio.
right.
So and where can they go to One Stop Shop Hip Hop? What's the web address?
It doesn't say.
No, you know it already.
Oh, onestopshophip-hop.com.
There you go. That's it. All right, and that's one for my man Casey. So listen, y'all.
Are we not reading the rest of them?
Of what? Nah, we can punch out now.
Oh, okay.
We can go home and eat some steak.
Okay.
Oh, we
So
finished?
yeah, we about to read. Why you got something? Whatever.
Oh no! I was about to charge my phone.
Oh yeah,
okay,
nah,
okay.
okay. I thought you had some more stuff. So listen, y'all, we're gonna punch out. It's about that time. I want to thank you for tuning in once again to the Real Discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Rocky D, Robin, Big Jeff, my man Chinks, right? And next week we'll have all the sounds back into the Rodecaster Pro and all that.
Yay.
And don't forget December 18th will be over in Washington houses giving away toys. I'm the Black Santa Claus this year, so I'm putting on the outfit. Robin has the Mrs. Claus outfit, and we're doing that whole thing. New Year's Eve, we put it in the chat.
I did.
It's in the chat. It's a Gary text. That's Gary T. Yeah. Gary D. I'm sorry. That is the actual ticket to the New Year's Eve party that's happening in the Bronx that I'm hosting and I'm performing. They got comedians, a magician, and it's a masquerade ball. So the prize for the best outfit, number one, I think it's a trip for two. That's being sponsored.
Whoa!
And second prize is some designer clothing from a designer. I forgot the name of the designer.
Dapper Dan?
Text me all that.
Oh, okay.
She texted me all that information. So that's what's going on.
Nice.
And we'll have more than that.
I just want to give a quick birthday shout out.
Yeah.
One of our dedicated viewers, Tona Courtney.
Yeah, Tona. Yeah. We love Tona.
I just want to give a big happy birthday shout out to her. Her birthday
absolutely.
was yesterday.
Yeah,
Nice.
she fell
Happy
short,
birthday.
unfortunately. She fell short, bro.
For what?
Cause she's a Sagittarius. 2 weeks later, she'd have been a Capricorn.
That ain't
2 weeks later, she'd have been a Capricorn.
Come on, that ain't her fault, man. That ain't her fault, man.
All right, so I'm going to punch out. I love y'all. See y'all later. Peace and hair grease.
All right.
And make sure you tune in Sunday for the One Night Show. Maria Davis will be back this Monday. And DOA on Thursday with the control room.
Hey.